Let's continue the story of Pandu. He, in spite of being the younger sibling, ascended the throne of Hastinapura because Dhritarashtra was found unfit due to his blindness. While this might have left some residual bitterness in Dhritarashtra, the coronation of Pandu was considered a great moment, and Pandu turned out to be a great king. He expanded the boundaries of Hastinapura, he made the kingdom richer and more powerful. One day, when he was out on a hunt, he made a mistake for which he paid the price for the rest of his life. Using the Vidya of Shabdavedi, he shot a deer, which was in the throes of passion with a female deer. Just before they died, the animals turned out to be a rishi and his wife in an intimate situation. Pandu tried to argue with them and talked about his right to hunt, and he did not know about them being in a different form, but the rishi would have none of it. He cursed Pandu, the king, and said, "When you ever try to get intimate with your wife, you will die too." Now, this was a big problem also because Pandu had no children, no heir. And he was so upset by what he had done that he pretty much stepped down from the throne and went to live a life of asceticism with his wives, Kunti and Madri. When they reached the ashrama in which they planned to spend the rest of their lives, the question of children arises. Yet again, Niyoga comes to rescue. Now, they don't have to summon another rishi because as a teenager, Kunti has a bit of a past too. Sage Durvasa had given her a boon that, should she desire, she might summon any god and they will be forced to give her a child. She had actually tried this to check out of curiosity, and she had a child before she was ever married. The Vashikarana mantra that she is aware of, that comes to the rescue. Kunti prays to God Dharma or Yama and is blessed with a child. That child is named Yudhishthira. This child is born sooner than another important character in Mahabharata called Duryodhana, and the implications of that is a story for another day. In time, she uses the same mantra once again to summon Lord Vayu or Maruta and is blessed with another child who is going to be named Bhima. She also summons Lord Indra, and that child that she gets from Lord Indra is named Arjuna. Kunti shares this mantra with her co-wife as well. Madri uses the same mantra on the Ashwin Kumars, and she is blessed with twins. They are named Nakula and Sahadeva. This way, the family of Pandu is complete. The children, the mothers, and the father are all living in a bliss they have found in their own life. And one day, when Kunti and the children are out playing, Pandu forgets about the curse that is upon him, is attracted to his wife Madri and tries to get intimate with her. And in his moment of pleasure, he succumbs to the curse and dies. Madri believes herself responsible for what has happened and decides to become a sati. She is burnt on the funeral pyre along with Pandu. Kunti is now a widow and a mother to 5 children, and she decides on that day that she is going to treat each one of them equally, whether they are her own or her co-wife Madri's. So when we talk about the 5 Pandavas, we call them Pandavas because they are the sons of Pandu. But we are used to thinking of Pandavas as if they are all real brothers, often forgetting that they are stepbrothers. This is by choice that Kunti had decided to raise them all as her children. Pandu's reign is over. Pandu's life is over. Kunti is now faced with a difficult choice of how to lead her life. She decides to bring the Pandavas back to Hastinapura, where Dhritarashtra is king now. Long, long ago, when Kunti was still a teenager and living in her adopted father Kunti Bhoja's residence, a sage named as Durvasa comes to stay at the palace. This sage Durvasa is known for his anger and his temper in giving curses to anyone who causes him the least bit of inconvenience. So, when he is staying in the palace, Kunti's father asks Kunti to take care of Dhruva. She takes such good care of him that as he is about to leave, he is surprised that he has never encountered anyone who did not make him upset in any way. He gives her a gift. It's a Vashikarana mantra, or a mantra that is used to bring someone under your control. He tells her, whoever you summon, even if they be the gods, they will be under your control and they will be obligated to give you a son. Now, in time, Kunti's curiosity gets the better of her and she decides she needs to test this out. One day, she summons the sun, half expecting nothing will happen. But the sun is divided into two portions. One half is taking care of the worldly responsibilities that the sun god is expected to take care of, and the other half is now under Kunti's control, and he cannot leave until he fulfills the requirement of the mantra. Kunti is blessed with a child, except it's not a blessing, it's a curse, because she is unmarried and she is so worried about what the society is going to say that she covers that child in cloth, puts it in a basket and floats it on river Ganga, asking river Ganga to make a promise that she will preserve these children. The irony of this is stunning, because Ganga has herself ensured the death of 7 children before in the story. However, the river Ganga keeps her promise to Kunti and saves that child. That child is going to go on to become the Pandavas' greatest enemy, even though he is the eldest of them. That child is going to be Karna, but his story is for another day.